this particular side is his bad side, so I'm hoping that, you know, you'll at least see what he's like on his bad side. Hopefully, if, you know, he doesn't step out of the frame. All right. Oh, yeah. And I can feel his shoulder. He's kind of just doing this weaver thing right now with his shoulder. So I'm going to give him a break on this leg, and I'm going to jump to the back foot. I'm done with the knife at least, so then I can go ahead and get the knife part on his back foot, which I can't lift it, as I said. So we're going to just do that nice and low, so he stays comfortable while I'm doing this. At least as comfortable as he can. He's starting to need his foot back, so I'm going to let him have it back for a minute so he can straighten it. Because I don't want his hip to pop out. I've had it pop out when I've been doing this before, and I know it hurts him a lot when it happens. So let him have a moment to straighten it again. As he was asking me to do it, I could feel him kind of weavering on me. Like he was like, "Can I please have my leg?" And so since he was so polite, I let him have his foot back. And didn't bother him. He's got a lot of sole, actually. I don't normally trim sole away, but it's all dry back there, and it's like it won't break off because it's been so dry and it's hard and stuff. My nippers are not over here, they're on the other side. Let's put in these books. I'll go ahead and duck under his head, and you can see how he does not like that. He's doing a lot better about that kind of stuff. So, he's gonna make a liar out of me. He wasn't always the best about me ducking under his head. It used to really scare him, but he's really becoming more and more of a solid citizen, so. Alright, so I got a lot lot of hoof to have come off. So I'm gonna see if he'll let me hold it between my knees. He doesn't always. This is his bad leg, as I said, the shoulder and his hip on this side. I don't know what's happened in the past, but he's not real happy about it typically, and I don't know that it's necessarily just him being stubborn. I really think he's just got some kind of old past injuries that bug him from time to time on this side. But he's kind of collapsing a bit on me. I'm hoping to get through this whole thing, but I don't know if he's going to let me or not. I'm slowly sinking. Okay, there's that. I'm going to take a little chunk that's hanging out right there. There. Okay. I know, Ranger. I'm going to just camp out here. Yes. See, he's slowly sinking, and he's not doing it, I don't think, out of protest. I think he honestly just really needs it back. Because when he sets it down, too, I can hear him let out a big sigh, like he got scared because he didn't know if I was going to let him have it back, and his shoulder was starting to bug him. So he's not trying to necessarily do it out of meanness. I think he's got his shoulder, he's afraid it's going to let go on him. The same thing with his hip on this side. I think if you can just try to keep your things brief, and if you're trying to move along quickly, it's best if you just bounce back and forth. It lets him keep that leg straight for a minute so his shoulder can feel a little better. Then I can come back here and do this one and just see if I can nip her off some more. I'm probably going to have to let him have this one back a little more often, but that's okay. You know, I mean, if it speeds it up and it makes it comfortable for him, that's what I got to do. Almost halfway. It's hard doing nippers with one hand. But it's better than making the horse scared so you can never do their back feet at all. When you try to lift his leg up and it hurts him, he's not going to be your friend next time you try to do his foot. He's not going to trust you. So if this is what it takes so I can do his feet, and he's not afraid of me doing his feet, I'll do whatever it takes to get them done. He's not being bad. It's just right now he's actually asked me a few times. He's picked his leg up. I felt him pick his leg up. He's asking if he can have it back, please. I'm just trying to get this nipped off best I can. Keep his leg down so he's comfortable. There. So now both the front foot and now the back foot has been nipped all the way around. We took it down to where it needs to be. File it. So now this leg here's had a break, so he's ready to pick it up now. It's not hurting him no more, at least for now. He's had enough of a break with it. Hopefully I can get a little filing done before it lets go again. Sinking. I'm almost halfway there. Yeah, he's starting to really show an issue now. Just really trying to finish it, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Yeah, he's starting to rock a little. telling me he's not happy. Alright, now let him have his foot back. Try to do it as nice as possible. There. And see, he's chomping now. Because he was scared. He didn't know if I was going to let him have it back. But I did, so that's confirmation I'm not going to kill him. I'm not going to hold his leg more than he absolutely needs me to hold it. And it's weird because I don't think this affects him when he's just moving in general, but it's the holding it up for an extended period of time gets to him. Here. So that one, the bottom is now even. So I'm just going to take these walls and put the bevel on it, which a lot of times now I use nippers because he's got wall as thick as a shoe. He's just got insane feet. He's got some of the most tough little feet I've seen in like really hardly ever. He is definitely all what they say when they say Mustang. He is all that. His feet are as healthy as you can get. Just grows beautiful, beautiful feet. But because of them being beautiful, they're extra crazy. So you gotta really take a lot of the wall back off because he'll break it off if you don't. So I take about half of his wall off at a nice high angle. I'm going to let him have his foot back because he keeps asking for it. You can really see, I'm going to take this camera and see if I can get you over to that hook, because you can't really see from so far away. But there's this front foot. Oh. There's this front foot. You can see where I've taken like half of it off. I've not finished. I've still got more around the front here that I have to go, but I really take quite a bit of that up off the ground. It's like over here on this other one, kind of do the same thing. So that's what it looks like right now. We're gonna go ahead and see if I can get this camera set back up where it was. Like, no, not today, folks. There, I think. There we go. Alright, back to his foot. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the front one. Since he's had a little break, he's probably gonna let me go ahead and finish it. At least start to finish it. Take the other half of it. Nice high angle. Keeps that outside off the wall, or off the ground, so it doesn't break. Keep his feet looking nice and smooth, no cracks. Ranger has never had any cracks. He's never, I don't even think, honestly, I don't think he's ever had any thrush. He's just got amazing little feet. Yeah, he keeps telling me he really needs this foot back. I might just do like half of this and then we'll go to the back and yeah, we'll go ahead and do that other back foot. He's not ready for me to hold that long, which is okay. He ain't gonna be ready for me to hold the back foot super long either, so we'll bounce to the back. Use that front leg to break. Taking it off back here. This back foot toe, just insane. He doesn't like it. Hold it like that. Can't hold it and squeeze at the same time because this wall is just so thick. And these are not that dull. These are really sharp nippers. But boy, tell you what, his foot is no joke. He does not have a little pansy foot. For being as tiny as he is. Thanks, Ranger. I really needed that. Alright. So, we've got the bevels on the front and the back. Now it just needs to be filed and smooth and he'll be done. So now, I did about halfway around this and decided I better quit because his shoulder was giving him problems again on this side. So, I'll go ahead and hit it again and give him some time. And see, he's not afraid because he knows that I'm going to give it back and he's not afraid that I'm going to force him to be in pain. Because Ranger's really all about that. Like, I don't know, would you stop? He's got bug biting him too. That ain't helping. He's about had it with this foot. And I know he has. I'm just trying to get it done. Nice and smooth as I can. I only got a little left on this toe if you just let me do it, which he really doesn't want to let me do it. He says he's about done with this. At this point I want to hold it till he relaxes his leg. There we go. Now I can have it back. So that one is done. He doesn't even really have any flare. His feet grow almost perfectly straight down, especially on the front. His back ones grow a lot of toe, but they still grow straight. They grow straight, crazy long toe. So it's really deceiving because his feet, just the way they grow, they appear like they don't need to be done, but they do. These just grows amazing feet, and it makes it appear like he doesn't need a trim. Anyways, so I'm gonna go hit this back foot. We got the bevel because I took that and trimmed it with the nippers. Thank goodness we don't have to hold it in the air like a ridiculously long period of time. And I'm going to go ahead and anything that I didn't get with the nippers, take that down. Go ahead and start bringing it around. ahead and let him have it back. I can straighten my back, I can straighten his leg. I've only got just a little bit left right on the toe and he's done. I'm just trying to give him some breaks. Lots of breaks, right, Ranger bud? But we get through it, don't we, bud? There. And he's done. So just remember one thing about Ranger, you start, like, if you freak out, start screaming because he's pulling his foot away and all of that, all you're going to do is scare him. All you're going to do is confirm to him that you are this big scary monster that's going to eat him. You know, if you have patience and you do that, like, yes, it's a pain in the neck, but you can get his feet done, and he's more than happy to let you do it. Just don't sit there and linger on one foot for 20 years. If you got to do a little on this one and a little on that one. And his other side isn't as bad. A lot of times I can do almost his entire hoof all the way through the other side. But this side, you got to do a lot more setting it down. But if he's giving you trouble and he starts kind of leaning and stuff like that, maybe take him for a walk. You know, have them set it down and do the other foot for a second. Just doing a little bit of alternating makes a big difference for him. But, okay.